baseball under the lights of Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of two division leaders between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball next on the show. Earl Shasha, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Stepping up is Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they're coming off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Hit on the ground to third. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Well, if you're superstitious and believe in omens, this is really a bad sign. First hitter of the game, first chance to set the tone, and he sails the throw. We'll see if that was a fluke or the beginning of a trend.
So here's Cody Bellinger. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 16 homers and 38 runs batted in. The 1-0 delivery. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Betts gets his lead at first, nobody out. Again, another foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Here's Corey Seeger. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. And now the first pitch.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And Contreras nabs him with a strong throw to second.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Here's another 1-2. fouled away. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Still 1-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seeger.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2 one more time. Two out, nobody on. And another foul ball.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this out.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Walker Buehler is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Now that brings up Josh Naylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Naylor is retired, and there's one away. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Ball 1. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Happ was born in the state of Pennsylvania. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in the team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
Fouled off. One out, nobody on. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Here's Chris Bryant now, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Inside, looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, Bryant.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Lays off 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250 with 19 homers and 41 RBIs. A bullet to first base.
Batting fifth.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. A ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
Comes set, the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The set and the 1-1. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. The set and the 2-1. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley with no score. Second inning set to go, and next will be the speedy catcher, Will Smith. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
Here's the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that will be the first base hit of the ballgame for the Dodgers. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
Max Muncie is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Now another 1-2. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez has it. The throw pulls him off the bag. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And set to go is the third baseman, Edwin Rios. First pitch of the AB on its way. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Drilled on the ground to short. And that's through for a base hit. The throw home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1-1 the count. Muncie over at second. Rios is over at first with one away. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Ball 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, to second for one. So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. First pitch on its way. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. It's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Now here's the pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Smith is after it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. And that brings up Javi Baez. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Andres Gimenez the next to bat. Fouled away. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 1 home run and 3 driven in. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Lux takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Earl Shasha.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Earl Shasha, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. One and 0. Here it is.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Ready with the 3-0. Off here. It's ball 4, and that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
He's set, and the pitch. Josh Naylor is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
And that one yanked just foul. Baez at second. Shasha on at first with 2 down. And it's fouled away. A little bouncer. From the stretch, the 1-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
So in now for Chicago, Ian Happ. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Now the first pitch. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. One and two count. Here's the pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Ready with the 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Cubs wind. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
0 for 1 here in the early going. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Nope, up there.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And he fouls this one off. Nobody out, runner on first. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both. Next at the plate will be Corey Seeger. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Now here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They lead it 1-0. Digging in next will be Bryant. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The right fielder, Bryant.
First offering. And a ball, 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Outside, 3-0 now. Waiting next is Rizzo. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Into the bleachers and gone. Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. And even 30 home runs on the year. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Rizzo stands in now.
Number 44, Anthony.
High in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Ready now is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And look out. That's the 3rd batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. From the stretch.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2 balls and a strike.
Count 2-1.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Javier Baez waits on deck. Guerrero leads off first with 1 away. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The batter, number 9.
The next Cub up, Javier Baez, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Racing back the left fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. 2 runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. Number 22 on the year, and with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Stepping in now, Andres Jimenez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Betts on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. Cubs lead it 3-1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up Will Smith.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
The left fielder, number 31, Donovan.
Next for the Dodgers, Donovan Casey. First offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 0-2 home. In the air down the line in left. And foul.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Here comes another 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Bryant will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncie.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncie. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Dodgers down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Leading off for the Cubs.
So here now's the pitcher, Earl Shasha, worked a walk his first time up. On its way is pitch number 75. The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher in the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Now here's the pitch. Josh Naylor is on deck. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Tony Gonsolin answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. First offering on its way. Josh Naylor is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Casey will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder,
Into the box, Ian Happ. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. That's wide, 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now the 3-0 offering.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good battle. Count remains full. A payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
So now to the plate, Kris Bryant, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And it's fouled away. And that misses 2-2. Happ is off at first with 2 away. Hot shot to third. Scooped up, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs as the lead remains 3-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that brings in Edwin Rios.
The third baseman.
And he puts it on the ground to second. He's right there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now
so yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. The batter will be Gavin Lux, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Yeah, I need to see some solid contact right here. Certainly it'll get the confidence going. He's been slumping pretty hard.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
At the plate now, Tony Gonsolin wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bullet back up the middle. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special.
Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning.
Rizzo.
Now the first pitch. Anthony Rizzo stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Fouled off. The 1-1.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Popped him up. Smith is right there. And he's got it for out number 1.
The bat.
Stepping in once again is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. First pitch of the AB now. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So next to bat will be Wilson Contreras for his career in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. 3 runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors for the Cubs to this point in the contest. Splitter, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
The 3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first, and he dives to make a spectacular catch.
The center fielder, 35. Cody Bellinger.
And now the first pitch. Cody Bellinger is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Corey Seeger. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fielded cleanly. Trying to strike him out for the third time. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit sharply on the ground, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here now is Will Smith, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Now the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it. Starter here tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Now, Jordan Hicks, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Jordan Hicks.
At the plate, Donovan Casey. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Next up is Max Muncie. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Smith at second with 2 down. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Through 5 1/2, it's the Cubs 3 and the Dodgers 2. So now here is Javier Baez. Lifetime versus this arm. Small sample, a perfect. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Going back is Bellinger. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Inside, ball one.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Two and one. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. So a full count now. There's ball four.
Ladies
Ray
and gentlemen,
Guillen
your
will be summoned off the
attention,
bench here as he'll
Pitch
pinch
hitting
hit
for
with a
the
runner
Cubs.
at first and one
Number
gone in the
24,
inning.
Ray Guillen.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. Casey is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. On to first, a double play. So nothing. Caleb Ferguson will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Caleb Ferguson.
Striding in is Edwin Rios. He bounced out last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And it's quickly 0-2. Hit out towards second. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Gavin Lux is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And strike three called as he gets a little help there. One away.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying one at first, so objective number one is stranding him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Justin Turner comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Rios, base runner at first with one out. High in the air out to center field. Hap is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So it's a runner at first with two men out. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. A ball and no strikes.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. A ball and two strikes now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with two strikes now.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. One left for L.A. They trail 3-2. Scott Alexander gets the call from the pen.
Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 75, Scott.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Josh Naylor is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box now, Ian Happ. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-1 home. Line toward the alley in left center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Hero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second. Lux is under it. 1 away. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. He's fallen behind now, 3 and 1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Another full count pitch home. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Here's the first pitch. Naylor at third, Happ on second, Rizzo at first, 1 gone. Ball one.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Fouled away. Still 2-2. Bases are loaded with only one out. He stays alive, still 2-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Left fielder looking up, still ranging back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the lead is now 7-2.
This is an example of an inning that just gets away from you. A couple of innocent hits, a walk, and the next thing you know, he's watching them all trot around the bases. You don't always see a lot of runs scored in this sport, but sometimes they can be put up in a hurry.
Bruce Gronderall takes the ball from the pen as he'll try to get the final two outs of this seventh frame. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. That took cut on a miss at a good slider at the knees for strike one.
Contreras.
4 runs here in this half inning. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Gronderall has over 40 innings on his line so far, with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Now to bat, Andres Jimenez. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
This one's flared out toward left. Seeger shading to his right, and that retires the side. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
To the plate now, Corey Seeger. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes strike 2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Will Smith.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Will Smith. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen. That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Nico Horner is going to.
Big hitting for the Cubs. Number 2, Nico Horner.
First pitch on its way. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he goes after the 3-0 slider, but missed it. 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
First pitch on its way. Josh Naylor stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Change-up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Ian Happ. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the 1-0. Corner over at second. Naylor at first with no outs. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. In tight with the slider, 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping in next, Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. The 0-1 on its way. Down and away, ball 1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Drilled to the left side, and that's through into left field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Joe Kelly is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
That evens it up, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. And now in the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB now. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Here comes the 0-1.